friends, in this video we will discuss about dynamic ARP inspection. To understand dynamic ARP inspection, we have to go through a simple diagram. Please have patience. We have PC connected with switch. Switch is connected with another PC as well as with router. Router IP address 192.168.101.1. Its IP address 101.2, gateway 101.1. It's 101.3, gateway 101.1. It is 101.4, gateway 101.1. Its MAC address A, its MAC address B, its MAC address C, and its MAC address D. This is switch. This router is connected with ISP. ISP contain a server, for example 1.1.1. Now this PC wants to communicate with 1.1.1.1. According to routing rule, if destination is not in same subnet or network, then a device directly forward the packet to default gateway, which is 101.1, and we send ARP request for gateway. Now this PC will generate ARP request. It will say source IP address 101.2, source MAC address B, destination IP gateway, gateway is 101.1. Destination MAC address we don't know, so here it will add 12 time F. Such request will come at switch. Switch will learn first address learning. After address learning, it will flood, not on at this interface. It will send ARP request to its all interface. In a genuine scenario, who will give reply? Yes, R1 will give reply. R1 will give reply that source IP address is 101.1, source MAC address is A, destination IP 101.2, and destination MAC address is B. When R1 will send reply, it will come here, it will add here entry A, and on the map based on MAC address destination B, it will send the reply to PC. Yes, this was or this will be the working process when we have all users are honest and genuine. But now assume client is initiating a request for gateway and it will come at switch. Switch will learn its MAC address B. It will flood it to all. Now what will happen? Assume this is an attacker, and what it will do? Yes, it will send ARP reply. It will say source IP address is 101.1, source MAC address is C, destination IP is 101.2, destination MAC address B. Such kind of ARP reply will come here. Switch will perform address learning C, and based on destination MAC address B, switch will send the reply to PC. PC will learn that gateway has MAC address now C. So such situation is called ARP poisoning and man in middle attack. To solve this problem, we use dynamic ARP inspection. So how dynamic ARP inspection work? Okay, this was our man in middle attack and ARP poisoning. Now we will discuss about dynamic ARP. This was the problem. Now its solution is die. How it will work? Let's see. We have same scenario. PC is connected with switch. Switch is connected with router. Router is connected with ISP. ISP contain whatever 1.1.1.1. Here we have some users and attacker also. Its IP address same 192.168.101.1, MAC address A. Its IP address 101.2, gateway 101.1, MAC address B. It's 101.3, gateway 101.1, C. It's 101.4, gateway 101.1, and MAC address D. Now what we have to do here, we will we have to enable die. Yes, again I am repeating, on the switch we will enable dynamic ARP inspection. When we will enable dynamic ARP inspection, then what switch will do? Yes, switch will inspect ARP packet. Yes, what the switch will do? Yes, switch will inspect address resolution protocol packets. How it will work? Okay, it's interface number 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now this PC wants to communicate with this one. Scenario is same. It will type ping to 1.1.1.1. It will check destination is not in same subnet, so packet will go to gateway. For gateway, it will send ARP request. It will say source IP address is 101.2. Source MAC address B. Destination IP address is gateway. Destination MAC address we don't know, so it will add 12 time FF. Such request will come here. When request will come here, switch will perform dynamic ARP inspection. It will check ARP request with own database. Now question is this, is switch has database? Yes. In this scenario, switch has no database because here we have not created. But a switch will maintain database using two-way. And how it will maintain? Assume we are using this network with static IP address. So what we have to do? We have to create a database statically, and if all the clients are using obtain IP address from DHCP, for that we will enable here DHCP snooping. Okay, now we have to choose one, either we are using static or DHCP. Now we are assuming that we have this network with static IP addressing, so we have to manually add here on switch. What we will say, on switch we will define such information. And what is that? Yes, we will define here manually on switch. Okay, MAC address A has IP address 192.168.101.1. MAC address B has IP address 192.168.101.2. MAC address C has IP address 192.168.101.3, and MAC address D has IP address 192.168.101.4. So what we have did now, yes, we have to define this ARP entries, or we can say ARP IP to MAC mapping manually. Yes, now we have database, or we can say switch has database. Okay. When ARP packet will come, we are talking about that how dynamic ARP inspection work. When an ARP packet will come at switch, switch will check, okay, wait, I will accept you, but let me check what your source IP address 101.2, source MAC B. Then switch will verify these information with O1. Okay, B IP is 101.2 and source MAC address B. Okay, MAC address B. Okay, we can match here. How we can? For example, B, yes, B found. Then IP 101.2, 101.2, yes. Both source IP and source MAC match, then packet will be accepted. After accepting, switch will perform, and address learning is already there. Address is already there. So what will happen now? Flooding. So apart from this interface, switch will send it to C, D and A. Now assuming who is giving response? Yes, attacker is giving response. Attacker is saying source IP address 101.1, source MAC address C, destination IP address 101.2, destination MAC address B. such packet will come at switch. Switch will check, okay, wait, let me check. C with 101. Yes, you can see IP address. Okay, MAC address is C. Okay, MAC address match. C is holding 101.1. C is holding 101.1. Not match. Now packet will be dropped. Again I am repeating here. When a switch is performing dynamic ARP inspection, it will inspect ARP packets. When an attacker or machine will send ARP packet, it will match with open database. Switch has database, okay. Attacker is saying my source IP is 101.1, 192.168.101.1. My MAC address is C. When this packet will come at switch, switch will check, okay, wait 1 minute. C is bringing 192.168.101.1. C, yes, database found of MAC, then IP address. It is saying 101.1, it is saying 101.3, not matching. So this packet will be dropped. Now we have to check, or we have to see what will happen when R1 will give reply. R1 will say, yes, okay. Source IP address 101.1. Source MAC address A, destination IP address 101.2 and destination MAC address B. This ARP packet will come at switch. Switch will check, okay, wait 1 minute. A is holding 101.1. A matched 101.1, match accepted. Then this information will be forwarded to B at the MAC address B. Now it will learn 101.1 has MAC address A. Now you can see attacker is not able to perform ARP poisoning, or attacker is not able to perform ARP poisoning or man in middle attack. So this was our dynamic ARP inspection. Now question is how we can create this database. Answer of this question is, if you are using static IP address, you have to create statically, and if you are obtaining IP address from DHCP, then you have to use here DHCP snooping. Yes, again I am repeating. You will use two type of environment in your network, either static. If you are using static, then you have to define static ARP entries on switch or IP to MAC address mapping. And if you are obtaining IP address on client via DHCP, then enable DHCP snooping in your network that will automatically maintain a database that which IP address is assigned to which MAC address, and what is DHCP snooping we will discuss in later videos. In this video only dynamic ARP inspection, and in dynamic ARP inspection we can say when a switch receives a ARP packet, it will inspect with open database. If it match, it is accepted, otherwise it is dropped. Thank you.